What's up, guys? This is Charles Drake with Selling with Excel, the #1 place for people looking to learn Excel, to learn how to build better tools in Excel, and looking how to just better leverage data to convey their message. Today, we're going to be diving into best practices for setting up an Excel sheet for data entry. Super critical task. Really excited to walk you guys through this. To start out, I just want to say that data entry is inherently a task where there's room for error. So you want to keep it as simple, clear, and straightforward as possible. And you want to be showing your admins and data entry people exactly how you want your data to look, pre-format the sheet for them, and leverage Excel's built-in features that I'm going to show you today, such as drop-down lists. So let's dive in. Today, I'm the head of sales for a plane parts manufacturing company. And my sales team gave me this 3 pages of data on the past 2 months of sales for the company. And so I need my admin to key punch the data into Excel for me so I can cut the data, analyze it, figure out how we're doing. So the first thing we want to do is just copy and paste the column names from the sheet. And by the way, I'm hitting Alt-Tab to flip between Excel and PDF, FYI. So for simplicity's sake and time's sake, I'm going to just copy and paste the names from the PDF, which I entered in advance. The next thing you do is I always like to give my tables column headers. So plane parts, manufacturing, company, sales data. And now some people might merge the cells to center the name, but I would not recommend that because as you continue to learn keyboard shortcuts, if you select a column and there's a merged cell, then it'll actually select the entire table like this rather than just selecting column C. So what I do instead is I use center across selection. So either you can hit Control-1 or click one of these little arrow things, then go to alignment, and then typically it's on general. You click center across selection, and now your table header is centered. The next thing you want to do is format each column based off exactly what you want. So for example, for me, I like to use short date. And then I would just, you could give an example of how you want the data to look for them, and it's in, it's in the date format. The next thing, so for items where you can use drop-down lists, it's really important that you do, just to minimize error, because the data entry people literally can't make an error if you're using drop-down lists. So for time's sake, I already created this list tab in advance where I key punch, what the different type of sale items are, the different customer names, and the different states. So then if we go to the data tab, we go to data validation, Alt-A-V-V is the keyboard shortcut. We go allow and then list. Then we click the list tab, and I believe we are on sale item. You select this, click OK. Make sure the two things are anchored with the dollar signs. Great. And then I just hit Shift page down, Control D, and now they can, rather than punching out vertical stabilizer or fuselage every time, now they can just automatically click this little arrow and then figure out exactly which one it is. This also saves you time and money because you're paying them, because instead of typing out horizontal stabilizer 100 times, they just click this, boom, done, changed. You would do that for your customer, and then you would do it for your state. And then Shift page down, Control D, and now every cell has the drop down. Let's see here. So then the next thing we want to do is just to add borders for each row. Again, you go to home, this little squiggly thing, border. I like to use this border, and then I use a lighter gray. The black's just a little bit too bold. You want the focus to be on the data, not on the border itself. Boom, done. The last thing that we need to do is I like to type out 2 example rows for them so they know exactly how the data should look. So I mean, we can just do this. Paste values, all TSV, paste values, all TSV. And then same thing here, you want your sale amount to be in currency. And then you want it to be, I'm not a big fan of decimal places. If I'm running $1 million company, I'm not caring about cents. Okay, here. So now the sheet's formatted. Boom, quick, took a couple minutes. One more quick thing I want to show on data entry is Excel actually has a built-in form tool which you can leverage. So if we create a new sheet, call it sale tracking form, whatever you want to call it, and then you copy and paste the columns here. Now, and then you go to File, Options, let's see here, Customize Ribbons, Command's not in ribbon, and then you scroll down to Form, click Add. Whoops, you have to make sure these are not plus sign. Actually, so I already added it in advance of the video, but you would click Add and then OK, and then you click this. And now you have, it's called sale tracking form. Whatever your sheet's labeled, that's what the form will be labeled. And then, you would key punch, the name of the item 1, whatever you want to call it. And then boom, you'll notice that the data is automatically entered here. 1/2/2018, and then boom, another line's created with the data entered. I do not like this though as much as pre-formatting the sheet, because with this you can't, as far as I'm aware, you can't leverage a drop-down list, where here you can, and drop-down lists are so critical for ensuring accuracy and minimizing time it takes for your admin to enter all the data. So I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. My email is sellingwithexcel@gmail.com. If you thought this lesson was helpful, please subscribe for more Excel tips. And if your company ever needs assistance with building out dashboards, building out Excel tracking tools, or you're just interested in like an Excel training for your company, feel free to reach out to me in the email mentioned in the video description. Again, sellingwithexcel@gmail.com. Thanks, guys.